pag-usapan dito ang pump and dump scheme. So, shout out muna sa 2,194 viewers natin.
Wow.
Nice. Very
Ayan.
nice.
Okay, so
That's a
guys,
lot.
pag-uusapan natin ang pump and dump scheme and kung paano ito nakaka-apekto sa SLP and AXS value natin for the past months actually.
Yep.
So, go ahead, sir.
Sure. Okay. So the question is, why does the price of SLP go up and down and up and down? I guess let's do SLP first kasi iba yung nangyayari dun sa SLP. So the reason why SLP's price goes up and down is actually because of you guys.
Yeah.
Because you're earning SLP and then you're turning that SLP, you're selling that SLP to turn it into Ethereum or peso, depending on, where you're trading it, no? And what that means is, pag sabay-sabay kayo nagbebenta, ang mangyayari kasi niyan, lumalaki yung supply in the market, right? So the SLP, there's more SLP that's being offered in the market. Ano mangyayari dun sa price? Bababa siya, right? Bababa siya because there's more supply, maybe there's not as much demand. Now, that's very, very basic economics. Pag mas maraming supply, not as much demand, then the price of the thing, the price will go down. That's very natural economics. Now, you guys are doing that very regularly, every 14 days, diba? So, nagka-claim kayo, and then you guys are selling that SLP through, maybe through Uniswap or you're turning it into Ether, and then maybe yung Ether na yun send mo sa CoinsPH. Lahat nung ginagawa nyo na yun, lahat ng actions na yun has an effect on the market. Sometimes it's a very small effect. But if there's enough of you, it's like, 400,000 Filipinos playing Axie Infinity. If you're all selling SLP every 14 days, magkakaroon talaga ng yan. Magkakaroon ng impact dun sa price yan Which is why I always tell Axie players who ask me for just recommendations, I'll usually say, don't sell your SLP on the 15th of the month or the 30th of the month because that is when everyone else is doing it. Right?
Ayan. Guys,
So
this
if
is
you
deep
do
from Sir Luis.
That's
So,
actually a good tip.
15th and 30th of the month.
Don't do it then. Don't do it then. Do it a few days before. So I have my own scholars So I have a few scholars that I sponsored myself. Hindi ako yung nag-manage pero like I parang I bankrolled it. So ang ginagawa namin always off schedule yung pag-claim namin ng SLP. So inabangan na lang namin. So kunwari, this is just an example. This is not exactly when we do it. So we'll usually pwedeng July 10 tapos the next time is July 25. Yung ganun na na timing. So in other words, hindi ka masasabay dun sa majority of the sellers, right? So that's one possible way na mas ma-optimize mo yung earnings nyo. And if you look at the market of this last month, di ba nag 20 pesos yung SLP?
Yes,
That was July, that was before the 15th. And then after that, kasi medyo bumaba siya, di ba? So parang ngayon what are we at right now? Mga 15 pesos? Something like that? I believe we're right around 14 or 15 pesos right now.
So we left at 15 kanina mga 8 o'clock.
Right. Okay. So, you need to give SLP enough time to recover kasi parang pag marami kayong masyado nagbebenta at the same time, bababa talaga yung price. That's just a very natural thing for the market to do. But if you give it enough time to recover, ang mangyayari, what is actually making the price go back up? It's the breeders. Diba? So the breeders are going to the market and they're buying SLP because they need to start breeding more Axies so that they can sell more teams. Yun yung nila, that's how they earn money, diba? So the breeders will be the ones to make the price come back up, but you need to give it time. You can't just like throw all of the SLP into the market at the same time kasi matagal masyado bago siya mabili lahat. So yun, that's one recommendation I can do. Just come up with your own schedule. Don't do 15th and 30th. Although it's very convenient. I understand naman kung bakit 15th and 30th kasi lahat ng mga bills that you want to pay are usually ganun yung timing end of the month or start of the month.
And actually mas convenient siguro na tatandaan nila kung kailan.
Right.
15 and 30.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, so parang parang sweldo lang. I totally understand why you're doing it, but it's going to cause very weird fluctuations in the market na ano, parang before I even started getting into Axie Infinity, napapansin ko na siya dun sa charts eh. Pag tinitignan mo yung hourly charts for a given month, almost always dun sa second week of the month, saka dun sa last week of the month, yun yung pinakamababa nung SLP value for that month. So it's actually pretty easy to predict it. Kasi sabay-sabay kayo nag-a-act eh. Or sabay-sabay kayo nagbebenta. So, ayun. So that's the
Ayan.
reason for the So hindi technically hindi pump and dump 'yon. No one's
Yeah.
actually pumping or dumping there. You are technically just dumping actually because you're all selling at the same time. And that's yun yung parang technical definition, 'di ba, of dumping. Ngayon, yung with AXS it's completely different. But you should ask yourself first, what is AXS in the first place? So AXS, originally, it was just what we call a governance token. So it means na this is a way for you to maybe vote on the future of Axie Infinity. Pag nagkaroon na sila ng ganun na features, I don't actually believe that
Actually,
you should...
nasa quarter 3 na po ata siya or quarter 4 ang governance
Okay.
for the tokens.
Oh,
Naka
great.
ano siya sa
Right.
plan sa white
Great.
paper.
Okay. So we can look forward to that within the next maybe 1 or 2 months, no?